You think it's available for your Warriors home games this season? But see the ticket booth for more information. Our next giveaway is a big one, Dub Nation. It's Warriors Poster Giveaway Day. We'll be showing off your Warriors permit at home with a free poster. All you have to do is be here on game day. And folks, next turn to be here for backpack day. Bring the kids.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at Tatum, second in voting in the East, a no-brainer for the starting five. He's an all-star through and through.
No doubt about it, Kevin. He's been a dominant figure for them in a lot of games this season.
And with the starting 10 duly elected, don't forget to tune in this February for the NBA All-Star Game. And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. And for Golden State, they've got Moody, Tyler Hero out there with Smooth. And there's Jackson, and it's Eubanks in at the five. Well, Doris, both these teams have the luxury of a very deep bench.
No doubt, Kevin. A lot of talent on both rosters. What that means is the defenses need to be active and aware even when substitutions are made, because the next basket could come from absolutely any guy on the floor.
MP and his team are trying to become a powerhouse in the defensive end of the ball. They're hoping to mount a concerted effort to slow teams down.
And I don't think MP will be too down over the delayed progress on the defensive front. No meaningful improvement happens overnight, but it can be a good reminder you can really learn from each loss.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Hey, Kevin, MP takes a unique approach to his defensive assignments. He said, when you try to score on me, I take it personally. That gives me the extra motivation to shut you down completely. He said some of his teammates have adopted that approach as well. Guys?
Here he is again, David. MP leading the charge for his team. Now Brown, following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep. Eubanks with it, now guarded by Tatum. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Jackson misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Right the pass to Brown. And they double up Brown. And the dunk by Tatum.
You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that. Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White, very assertive, ready to react.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Smooth. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Hero lets it go from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Wasted no time on that one.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Here's Smooth. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Hero from long range drills the three-pointer. Hero's got 6.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. The 3 from Tatum. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
He gets it in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Smooth. Jackson in the corner. Wants to get it to Eubanks and does. Jackson kicks to Hero. Pass to Eubanks. Jackson has the open look. Off target from outside.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his side.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Brown's shot is good.
Well, good things happen for this team when Jaylen Brown gets into the paint. So efficient inside.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the first one at the line is good. Doors for front offices. With the season starting to wind down, what's important now?
Yeah, there are focus shifts depending on the season. And right now, with the season sort of dwindling, first and foremost, the draft lottery is important. The draft will occur over the course of the summer. So talent evaluation of those all-important college kids, the European players, but also you're evaluating your roster. What has worked? What do we need to change? There is always so much to look at if you are trying to put a team together.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Pass to LaRavia. Here's Pritchard. Here's LaRavia. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Here's Smooth. Good by Porzingis from deep. Green. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Brown. Boston needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Smooth. And he uses the glass on the lane. Now it's just a 3-point Celtic lead.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
White goes in. Brown outside. And he drives in. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
On the wing, Green. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Moody. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Now Porzingis. Outside, White. Celtics passing it around. And it's LaRavia missing.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Smooth. Porzingis with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Warriors. Smooth comes in for Harrison Barnes. Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Peyton Watson. Smooth out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Green. Then there's Drew Eubanks. And it's Santos in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Here's Smooth. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Smooth's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, my goodness, Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Here's Smooth. Guarded by Poole. Lets it go. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
Pass to Smooth. Now Green. Here's Smooth. 10 points for him. Hero the bounce pass. Here's Santos. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now, here's Poole. 3-pointer. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smooth passes to Hero. Boston grabs the miss. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Here's LaRavia. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 6 points for him.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Smooth. Last game he had 28 points. Eubanks. Good. Eubanks got his first 2 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Well, Smooth in the last game against the Trailblazers played very well. He ended up with 28 points, and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Golden State. Moses Moody comes in for Tyler Hero. To the right side. Watson for 3. Green with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Down low. Here's Jackson, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
Just nothing more you can do. Sometimes Jackson is going to score no matter how good the coverage is.
Brown outside. rebound by Jaren Jackson. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it would probably be the three-point shot.
He was all alone on that one. Pritchard's got 5.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
Pass to Jackson. Over Watson. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Brown kicks to White. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors leading. Right side Jackson. Here's Smooth. White covering. There's the pick. Outside for Jackson. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And he's proven he can make this shot. Jackson, the D has to respect his range better than that.
51 seconds left in the first half. A 3-pointer is right on target. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. .34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson misses. Boston trailing. Brown with it. Now guarded by Smooth. They double him with Green. Out to Porzingis. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown the pass to White. Inside, Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The Celtics, 45.
And we thank you for...
I'm not seeing their activity on D. Right now, the game is close, but it could turn on them unless they up the effort.
I agree. If they...
And now to some other news. And that is it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. Pass to Eubanks, to the middle. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Brown. Some solid defense from Brown. White finds Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Smooth. Jackson a screen on White. Smooth passes to Jackson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Jackson's got 11 points.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Hero. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Smooth. Now, here's Moody. A three-pointer off the mark.
Blocking foul. Foul on number 1. First personal foul. First team foul.
Boston with the ball. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Who's watching it?
Outside, Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA, but also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Pritchard. Pass to White. And the rejection by Jackson. The three is drilled by Tatum.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul. First.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the Warriors. Number 1.
Both free throws good from Smooth. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. All time to just let them get their legs back under.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. And the Celtics also making a change. Poole's checked in. Shoots. Good. He hits the jump shot. And the Celtics lead by 3. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Poole. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smooth passes to Eubanks. Hero from long range. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
And so Tatum nails them both. And it's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Smooth. Outside for Jackson. Craps in the tray. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And that is why Triple J is a stretch 5. He doesn't clog the lane. Jaren really helps to space the floor.
Pass to Porzingis. Brown against Green. A fader. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Here's Smooth. 14 points for him. Outside, Hero. Jackson in the corner. And another 3 for Golden State.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
Poole, the pass to Pritchard. Tatum against Jackson. The kick out to Poole. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Smooth. He's covered by Brown. Eubanks the pass to Hero. Clock at 6. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
It's Wagner atop the key. Can they get it? And it's Laravia missing. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Smooth. 16 points for him. Pass to Jackson. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And the Celtics making a change here. Watson's checked in. Brown outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Smooth. Vanderbilt, a screen on Brown. Vanderbilt misses. Celtics trail by 7. Poole, the pass to Brown. 54 seconds left to play in the third. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Watson. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Vanderbilt. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
We're still waiting for that first miss from...
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
Warriors leading by 7. They've got Smooth. He's out there with Tyler Hero. Green is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Santos in at the power forward. That's the Warriors' 5. There's Green with the 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over in the corner, Poole. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Vanderbilt with the screen. Smooth passes to Hero. And the Warriors miss again.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Pass to Poole. Vanderbilt with the block. Here's Smooth. That shot no good. Nice defense from Wagner. Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Mo Wagner has a combination of size and skill that's special, and he knows how to adjust to contact.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Poole. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Jackson a screen on White. Here's Smooth. And again, unable to change momentum here. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Jackson a screen on White. Smooth passes to Jackson. Here's Smooth. Five on the clock. And here is Moody. Count the basket. Moody's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Boston.
Here's Tatum. Eubanks grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And there's the drive. Kicks it out to Hero. Goes up on the top of the key. And right on target with the swish.
And, you know, some guys shrink as the game tightens. Hero calls for the ball. Clutch.
Pass to White. Tatum on the wing. There's the triple. Smooth with the rebound. Smooth's got 4 rebounds in this game. Into the lane. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Now here's Brown. Defended by Moody. Brown kicks to White. Lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Eubanks got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Smooth misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Brown the pass to Tatum. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Smooth. Light covering. That one doesn't go. Celtics trail by 4. There's Brown with the 3. Eubanks grabs the miss.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Here's Smooth. Light covering.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And now we've got the intentional foul. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Jackson kicks to Hero. Here's Smooth. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 6. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Releases. Pass to Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. Smooth with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Fourth personal foul. Team scores.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Number 1, 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 8. What's your take, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And an intentional foul right there.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
At line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like...
Okay, then.